With just 2 shows in Texas, we decided to go and give this movie a try. No expectations, but it turned out to be a good one. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Blazing Blockbuster. I'm your host, AJ, and we're here to review Narivetta. And as I mentioned, no expectation at all, but the trailer was definitely interesting, and you have Tovino in the lead, as well as Suraj playing a extended cameo in a way. That's always interesting. And most of Tovino's movie has really good content, so we thought of giving this a try. It's a good movie. Nothing extraordinary, nothing out of the box and stuff like that in terms of content, because it's more or less predictable. But I think the flow and the sequence was pretty much the standard. And of course, Tovino's acting skills is definitely the main element of this movie. It's directed by Anurag Manohar. I just love the way how he's told the story and the sequencing and the flow of events and the way how it's carried out. It's pretty good. And of course, I've got to give a huge shout out to Jakes Bijoy. Every single music score that this guy is doing is just next level. It's all fire. His background score in this movie, just like Tororum, is just so epic and good. And there's this one song that you fall in love with, and it looks like any kind of Tovino movie has this one romantic song that goes viral. And it's the same case in this movie. In terms of story, as I mentioned, it is predictable, but it starts off as Tovino being this carefree, doesn't give a damn about anything, just wants to go past his life. But there's also a love story where he kind of uses his girlfriend for everything else, but he just wants to live off of her. But he always wants to have like this big job. Anything below that, he's not going to take it, even though he's struggling. He doesn't have any kind of money, but he wants to have that status. Due to circumstance, he gets into police and the cop kind of academy as a constable, and that's where things take a turn, where this movie turns into, okay, it was a bit of a feel-good vibe. You're feeling bad for Tovino's family, and there's this love story, but then it turns into the serious component where you have this conflict between a bunch of tribal folks fighting to get some land because they don't have houses, they don't have food, they don't have anything, and the usual piece of the government not helping. There's a lot of politics and controversy going on there, and Tovino is put into that situation to de-escalate it, and he's just one of the constables, but he's a hothead. He always escalates a lot of things for no reason. You sometimes hate what he does, but there is more to it. I don't want to spoil much in terms of what happens between tribe as well as the government, the cops and stuff, but do know there's a lot of politics, controversial components that takes place where Tovino has this hard decision to make of choosing his side or siding with the tribal folks who are really innocent and just want a piece of land so that they can live a good life. The antagonist and the way how the story goes, it's predictable. It's not like this is some kind of next level thing that you're not going to know what's going to happen. You know the turning points, you know who the villain is going to be, you know his overall messaging. And I really like the bond between Tovino and Suraj, the whole senior cop and the junior trying to learn his way. That was a good dynamic. And of course, the love story was, although short, I like that bond and combination. Aside from that, I think, yeah, it was just a good movie. I would say, do you have to go to the theater? And maybe this is the reason why we just had 2 shows. I don't think so. I think this is more of, you can wait for it to come on your streaming platform. But it's definitely worth watching. Unless you're like a huge Tovino fan, then sure, go ahead, because you're going to get a lot of him in different variations. So for the folks who watched Narivetta, what did you guys think? Did you guys have the same feeling of me? Did it exceed a lot more expectation in your eyes? Let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and share.